All right, we are on.
That was Charlene on the first motion, so rather.
Yeah. Okey dokey.
Hi.
The whole lineup of us here. That's exciting.
So in the past, our president would have a meeting in the fall and tell us the state of the
All right,
college,
you're gonna.
and he didn't do that.
Yeah, I was just reading that. All right, cool. All right, so manifests.
Oh, we're already open.
We are.
Okay. I'll make a motion to approve the accounts payable manifest of November 5th, 2018, and the payroll manifest of November 6th, 2018.
Second.
All in favor?
All right.
Pass them down.
I'm gonna send with this the appointment of 2 more inspectors of the election. And that process from other times, slide that in there.
Include those. Does
And
it have to be black?
mail. How is it that you always have a red pen?
Just gonna have to get him a blue pen
getting
for
you
Christmas.
Yeah.
I love that moment.
Don't even have to look up, we all know who you're talking about.
My son had it when he was like 5.
There you go.
Oops, and this
All right.
is
What do we got
just
here?
Stuff.
Well, hard copy of Lisa's stuff. And you've already seen all that by email, but we have a few.
Oh, these are all,
Yeah. Okay, minutes.
That's Teresa's stuff. If you want a hard copy, that you had already passed on that, so you can offer it to Tyler.
Let's have a motion to on the minutes.
Make a motion to approve the October 22nd, 2018 minutes
As
as amended.
second.
All in favor?
Right?
Abstain. All right, assigned boards and committees. Anybody?
Budget committee will meet on November 15th.
Okay.
Nothing on the subcommittee for the master plan. Our next meeting's the 13th.
Planning board's last meeting was 2 weeks ago Wednesday. I was out of town, so I did not attend. I believe our next meeting is this week, if I remember correctly.
And the 300th committee, they're working along, trying to do the best that they can.
Okay.
They'll be here tomorrow too, so.
Oh, good, okay. Oh, good. Awesome.
Next week, okay.
Okay, Chris?
I don't think I have anything too exciting. Tax bills are out. Most have landed as far as we can tell. They're due on December 6th. Our road paving operations are complete. Shoulder gravel's been put in on the roads that have been overlaid, so Cooper Hill, Deerfield, Kelsey, Lakeview, all done. Cooper Hill looks very nice. You haven't?
Yeah, I was gonna
Did
try
we?
and take a ride and I didn't get to it this weekend.
Let's see, I don't think I have anything else pressing. Obviously, tomorrow's election day, polls are open from 8 to 7 here at the community center. You all know when you're working. The room is ready with the exception of the heat, which we expect to be back in order, after ripping a motor to shreds. There was pieces of a motor all over the floor today. Band-Aid heat thing going on now, and then hopefully the whole thing will be back by mid-morning. Other than that, I think we're ready. We're expecting a big turnout.
Yeah, I would expect so. Hey, I have one major challenge tomorrow, so I'm 7 to 1. What was the rationale for wanting people here at 7?
Just to have somebody that's, you know, ready to help with whatever crisis comes up. It's,
Okay, that's fine.
You might, who else is here in the morning?
Tony comes in at 8.
Not, yeah, 8 o'clock.
Yeah, I don't have a problem being here at 7. I do have a problem because I now have a client meeting that I have to be at from 11 to 12. And I actually have to present, and so I'm not quite comfortable doing that here.
I'll be here at 11.
Okay, so I'm gonna have to scoot home and do that, and then, you know, I'm happy to come back and be here for a couple hours later, you know, to make sure that people get out for breaks and stuff like that, but I can't avoid that 11 to 12. So that means I'll probably leave about 10:30 and then be back around 12:30, okay? All right?
Yeah.
Okay. Anybody else, anything on the elections? All right,
Yep.
anything else?
Yes.
Question for Will.
The Historic Society will be open from 9 to 12 for the election.
Oh, good.
And the 300th will be passing out postcards reminding folks that it's coming up.
Okay, great. Great. Hey, one thing for the board members to know or remember, particularly if we're working the door, grading people, people are not supposed to be wearing anything that promotes a particular candidate. So if somebody comes in wearing a hat or a t-shirt that promotes a particular candidate, we have to ask them to,
Actually, if it has any kind of political
yeah, exactly,
statement,
yeah.
even.
Yeah, so we are supposed to ask people to turn it inside out or take the hat off or whatever. So just, that's one thing the moderator has asked us to do in the past, and I wasn't sure if everybody was aware of that.
Yep.
And actually, if any group's gonna be handing out postcards tomorrow, they should probably do it when people are on their way out, because it might be perceived as electioneering. If
Well,
they're,
where are they gonna do it? Because they can't hand them, where are they gonna be
Are you
handing them
talking about
out?
like the 300th
yeah,
anniversary?
yeah, yeah. Are they gonna do it in in the kitchen?
I would think so.
I think if they're in the kitchen and they're not, and they're
Fine.
just letting people come up to them as people are exiting, that's fine. It's just like, I think when Kate, not Kate, when the the DARE fundraising used to be,
Okay, yep.
it wasn't, but, they shouldn't be like in the line or in the,
Right,
even if it's town. But
yeah,
might wanna just double check with the moderator.
yeah. Yeah, I had suggested once that it would be a great opportunity to kind of like, accept donations for the food pantry. Like, you're coming up here to vote anyway, bring some canned goods or something like that, but, you know, I was informed that, again, that would be suggesting that you have to, you know, bring something in order to be eligible to vote, so.
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else? Any other topics anyone wanted to raise?
Just want to make a comment in regards to the roads, particularly the gravel that our highway department's been putting down. I'm not going to mention him by name, but we've had one vocal town resident that has been vigilantly kind of, you know, complaining about the roads and all that stuff. Actually sent, I'm sure you folks have got it, have actually sent an email praising the highway department this year for the amount of work they've done on these roads. So I think, publicly, we should recognize the highway department for the amount of work that they've done. A lot of that's done with the change in the gravel that they used. It's much better than the stuff they've used in the past, so I think that'll go a long way to improve the road services on these dirt roads.
Good, great. Always nice to get the positive feedback.
Yes.
Okay, so we are like 20 minutes ahead of schedule. Teresa, are you expecting anyone else to be with you? Okay.
I didn't know he was gonna be here.
He's always here now.
He's our reporter now.
Yeah.
Oh,
By the way, welcome back to town.
I can't thank my neighbor enough. I've lived in 6 states. I've moved 6 times in New Hampshire. And this is
Welcome back.
cute.
Yeah. So no reason to jump ahead for that, if she's here and ready to go and,
She's the last thing on the agenda, and we'd ask that she come a little early so that you all can get home and get a good night's sleep before a long day tomorrow.
come on down.
Did I miss the pledge of allegiance?
Yeah, yeah, you did.
They had a meeting, the door was closed, remember? They had a meeting.
Did you have the pledge of allegiance out of curiosity?
We did, oh, totally.
Yes, we did.
Oh, yeah.
I want to start off by saying thank you, Ben, when I owned a home, for taking care of my landscape and plowing my driveway. And I want to thank Donna for all she's done for the Lake Host, for I don't know how many years you did that. It's extremely important. And Charlene Anderson, oh my God. So. When I came. I can't believe how much they've done since 2012. And they also have published books, which they want me to try to get the elementary school to use. I guess that we already have them in our library. We already have one set in the elementary school library, but they want me to get a 4th grade teacher. I have to start working on that. To actually use this in the classroom. But then I looked at 7. I emailed him. Years and. So I thought I'd come and see what's going on here. Advisory committee. I had to email them today and see. So there's research. You guys know they had 7 sites in Nottingham for doing a bird survey.
They're doing the bat, did they do the bat survey?
Bat survey, yes. Oh, I'm sorry, I said bird, I meant. I thought it was near your house.
Yeah, we will have.
Right, well, I'm gonna get the report. There's 8 regarding the Blandings turtles and the Rumbrook. There's no longer wood turtles there anymore. What they, and there's 2 ladies on the committee. Office. You guys know about the Granite State Bridge? that's on the committee. Water Advisory Committee, does it not affect the library? Process it in 2 phases. Both of them.
I haven't heard back from them.
He-
I'm gonna write.
Yeah, Chris just reached out to them and said, you know, we want to understand, and we want to be kept informed.
We want the planning board to do so then we would have,
Sal does the scouting. But I still find it fascinating. He doesn't know about the gas. Awesome. So then they were gonna do it for this Oregon, something or another.
right.
In New Hampshire, and it was stopped by the Southern.
So I think, I put some thoughts together. So I think, because I took a look at their management plan as well. So I think it's, it's important. The things that they call out is, communication and as in some cases, suggested that. One of the things that I think would be in relation to those fourth order streams, or I forget exactly the orders, but the lower order streams, in addition to the North River and the North River and the other river that's in Nottingham that feeds into the Lamprey, that there's some kind of review and connection, which is part of the responsibility of the advisory committee, so,
Well, I was asked by the Conservation Commission to attend a planning board meeting, and then it got moved.
I think the other thing.
But it sounds like they've got.
That for outreach. But can we do? Like 40% of the waterways is in Nottingham. I think there's Nottingham, and it doesn't necessarily have to be like something new, but what have they done in other communities and how can we bring it to Nottingham? You know, whether it be is the, you know, we do the river testing.
Yes.
The river testing's only done a certain period of time of the year. It's feasible for and you alluded to the Japanese knotweed.
Sounds like the Conservation Commission.
Well, so, we applied, we haven't heard back from them. So we applied to environmental graduate program. So we sent in an application to them. We wanted to do Japanese knotweed, but the timeframe of the students. I also have a summer one that we couldn't really apply for, but to look at, it was to do an inventory of the kind of, look at the town maps, look at where the stream crossings are, and to start to put together an inventory, and it was mainly really to kind of help us so I don't know if that could be a bigger project.
Environmental.
And then what we also wanted to look at the Japanese knotweed and what we could do, especially around the
Look
river.
how much has grown since I left 2 years ago, or 2.5 years
Yeah.
ago.
So that's my list.
Somebody's cutting it down, right, what is the road right down here? That goes to 125? By the river?
Acrylis?
Acrylis
Acrylis Road?
Is that, I don't remember, sorry, I just moved back. Cut all that off, the top of it.
Well, we had I don't know if this was the case, but we had someone who we hired to contracted.
The seeds are so small, I had to put into the Nottingham website, how come it's growing? I lived here, owned a home here, I kept on bugging them, I kept on talking to them, and they didn't do it, so I put it on the Nottingham website, and the next time I went to, next week, I flew around the crazy. But I've looked on the internet, it's not easy to get rid of. You have to get the rhizomes in the ground. Horizontal roots.
I remember doing that on the lake for Phragmites. You remember,
Well, I pulled, oh yeah, that's
right? Yeah.
Yeah, I
Remember
worked on the
now.
north end.
What's that, Steve?
Could find the most. Oh, the longest one, I don't remember
Well,
that one.
Peggy was great at it, right? Wasn't Peggy? Yeah.
I got rid of the north end. I was really happy. Did I hold it?
Great, yes, thank you.
Sorry, I went on, but.
No, I think that's great. Does anybody else have any streets, because I know, like, I don't know how familiar you guys are or have been in the past. I agree with Charlene, I think the education, certainly opportunities. You know, you have the high school kids that go to Dover and Co-Brown, and you might consider something up there. You know, it's interesting, because I'm looking at the website, and it says Thursday. It's not here on our website.
It is.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at. Oh,
Events and activity.
all right.
Thank you.
Glad you're back. Glad you're on this.
I'm trying to figure out how to pay my rent. Unemployment, Massachusetts, $800. It'll happen.
Well, you knew you'd be back in town, and you are.
Well, Kevin's happened.
Folks, speed meeting. Anything else? All good for tomorrow?
Yeah.
think so.
As best we can be.
Yep. Cool. All right, we'll see you all tomorrow, and I'll take a motion.
Motion to adjourn.
All in favor? Thanks, guys.